such a quick release. As soon as the ball touches his hands, it's gone.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Warrior substitution, Moses Moody, Podziemski.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Hartenstein a screen. Pulls up, high post. The shot's good from SGA. SGA's got 6 points.
Sweet-looking jumper from the mid-range. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander just making it look easy.
Back to Butler. Right side Moody. Pass to Curry. And the Warriors with another three.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire. And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Outside Curry. Moody from outside. Another three for Golden State.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Oh, it's stolen by Butler. The three from Curry. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren. Moody on the wing. Back to Podziemski. Just 5 to shoot. And Moody is good for 3. 6 points for him.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Curry. Oh, the Thunder tack on 2 more.
A dynamic score. Gilgeous-Alexander is so good at finding his spots and executing.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. The Warriors lead by 7. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Step up in this, that look too fly. Cop the Dior on Ventura. Took a midnight swim in my Jura. Hating caught by Madura. I showed the my pen, then I schooled her. Shot a essay them in my true love. Dolce the Don, Dolce the Dean, Dolce Supreme, the Swampula.
I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. Outside Curry. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Richard, be honest, did you expect Curry to have this kind of career when he was drafted into the NBA?
I don't think anyone expected Steph to have such a transformative career. He's more than a superstar. He's an icon and an excellent ambassador for the game.
Connects from three-point range.
And this is why Butler is so dangerous. He's not afraid to take any shot if he likes the angle.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
he sure can get off the floor.
One of the best in the business, absolutely. Green left side. Left side, SGA. And it goes down 2 points.
The classic combo guard. Gilgeous-Alexander is effective in the two-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
Back to Butler. Golden State moving it around. Curry can't get it to go. Thunder off to a quick start here. It's a three-point game. Holmgren outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Holmgren's got 5 points so far.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
From deep, SGA. And the Thunder, another three.
And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Warrior substitution.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. They trail by 9 points. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Coach Mark Daigneault talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said, we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it, and if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Guys?
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Following the miss by Draymond Green. And yes, it's good. He's got 7.
And guys, you can't allow Holmgren to gain confidence from the mid-range. He'll burn you when you give him those looks.
Screen by Hartenstein. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Curry outside. It's good from long range. Curry's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Warriors.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen. Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And so it's SGA with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They lead by 11. Count it. SGA's got 10.
Oklahoma City foul.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
There's Kuminga. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City.
Warriors, 9.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Thunder.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
On the wing, Williams. Shoots over Kuminga. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
RJ, there were questions about the 2 timeline approaching Golden State, but some of those young guys have made a difference.
And some haven't. But those team-friendly contracts of those younger players, that's one advantage. And a way to keep that energetic talent around their young stars.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell.
Yeah, Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
And stolen by Jang. And the turnover again by Oklahoma City. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Butler. Back to Curry. Three-pointer. And the Warriors miss again.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's SGA. Out to Wallace. Lets it go with a three. Warriors trail by 13. Launches a three. Outside Butler. Williams with the steal. In the corner, Wallace with it. Hands it from downtown. Wallace has got himself on the board with three there.
And finally, someone scores. It's a slugfest. Maybe not the prettiest game we've seen, but sometimes the best wins are the ugly ones.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Kuminga. And he's going to get whistled for that foul. Gee, that was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Curry with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. Curry can't get it to go.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Drains the three-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Back to Hield. No good from outside. The Thunder lead by 19. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Nobody near Williams. That three off the mark. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. In the second quarter, held scoreless. Curry can't get it to go.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The one goal they had coming into this game was to not let Curry beat them. And so far, their defense on Steph has been tremendous. We've got more in store for you right after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. RJ, one defensive stat that teams are tracking these days, deflections. Why do you think that's so important to them?
Well, it's a measure of your activity and disruption. Even if you don't get the steal, messing up the flow of a team's offense can be so impactful.
Dort misses. Warriors trail by 19. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Curry.
3-second foul.
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. Some nice passing by Golden State here. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. And the Warriors with possession here. 19-point game.
When Curry gets a look that's good, he is automatic. There is almost no stopping him.
And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G.A., why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, arguably the most feared slasher in the game. Teammate Jalen Williams said, quote, everybody knows what he's going to do, and he's still able to get to spots on a consistent basis. SGA paused a beat before bluntly saying, I get to the rim on anybody. Guys, back over to you.
Yes, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. And it's out of bounds and last touch by Holmgren. Warriors trail by 19. Pass to Curry. Back to Green. 6 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And it's Stephen Curry with a three. Curry's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Warriors.
Such an advantage to have a big man who can dish it like Draymond.
And Torch gets it to go.
If you're not right up there on him, he's going to make you pay.
Back to Hield. Outside Butler. Curry on the wing. Ball's knocked loose. Oklahoma City leading by 19. Floats it up for Holmgren. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And that's good. Stephen Curry for three. Curry's got 15 points.
A three-point specialist can't let Curry get any space to fire from the corner. That's a recipe for disaster.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. .127 left to play in the third. Holmgren with it. Now Green defending.
Golden State foul.
He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight.
First personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for 2.
No good on the free throw.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
And lost his touch right there. Didn't see that coming. Usually, when he's hot, he stays hot.
Back to Curry. Off target from outside. Oklahoma City leading by 16. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Warrior substitution.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Oklahoma City foul. First personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. And it's Podziemski in the corner. Stolen by Mitchell. In the corner, Wallace with it. To the inside. Wiggins. Williams with a clean look. Good on the triple. Williams has got 6.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Back to Melton. And stolen by Wallace. Here's Caruso. And the 3 off target. It's deflected. Podziemski on the wing. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder taking a 19-point lead into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we've got... And we reach the fourth. Quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. Trailing by 19. Here's Richard. Mitchell with the steal. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Wallace with the ball. And it's Horford picking him up. No good on the three. Outside Curry. Pass to Horford. Golden State moving it around. Shoots. Shot clock at 5. Curry's shot is off. Mitchell with it. Outside Williams. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Melton with the steal. And he gets off the break with a jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. 22 is their biggest lead. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
SGA double team. Here's Hartenstein. Pass to Holmgren. Overhealed. And there's another one for the Thunder.
A silky smooth shooter. Holmgren makes it look so effortless at times.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Warriors trail by 21. Butler deciding where to go with it. Holmgren outside. Floats it up for Hartenstein.
2 minutes.
Shot clock at 6. Good on the three-point shot.
When you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
Out to the wing. Curry outside. Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Screen by Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Thunder.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He was just dropping dimes left and right out there. Any opening that the D provided, he exploited it and found his teammates.
Drills it from outside.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
– 23 seconds left in the fourth.
It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Because I need you. When I was young, it's not my problem. It's not my problem. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you.
Like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Here we go. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. Here's Smart. And it's off from three-point range. Greg, last season, the Lakers exceeded expectations by winning 50 games and finishing third in the West.
They went on quite a run after acquiring Luka Doncic, but they were eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. And as we know, this is an organization judged on championship success.
Now, Hachimura. After Lou Dort's three-pointer that didn't go. SGA with the steal. Dort wide open. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Being ready on the catch, such an important skill, and Lou Dort's confidence really starting to grow.
Holmgren with the steal. To the paint. Oklahoma City moving it around. They grab their own miss. Here's Dort. Outside, SGA. 4 on the shot clock. Screen by Hartenstein. The shot by Williams, no good. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Now here's James. Pass to Ayton. And a wide open look for Hachimura. And again, the Lakers no good.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Nobody near Williams. And the 3 ball is good.
Oh, Jalen Williams gets a good look from that corner, and the 3-point shot is pure.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Aaron Wiggins.
And here is Los Angeles now. Still without a basket in the game. Over in the corner, Doncic. Pass to Hachimura. Shoots it up. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's James outside.
LeBron James.
Good on the 3-point shot.
This is why LeBron's so tricky to defend. Yes, he has the strength to go inside and finish, but he's also got such touch from behind the arc.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good from long range. Williams has got 6.
If you let Jalen Williams get to his spots in the catch and shoot, good night, folks.
And, Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
First team foul.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Number 4, Doncic.
There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. That's short off the rim.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Hayes, no good. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Number 23.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. SGA from outside. Rebounded by the Lakers. Holmgren with the steal. Snatched away. At the elbow, it's James. Nice defense from Dort.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder.
The Lakers, 3.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
They can see the ball handling ability of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Moves with precision, creates opportunities in pick and roll action. That's nice.
Now Williams, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. Wiggins, right side. Pulls up. The shot by Williams, no good.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Back to LeBron. And LeBron nails the three.
Oh, the rhythm and timing for LeBron James. No hesitation off the catch. You'd love to see it.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot, guys. Lakers coach J.J. Redick has brought an attention to detail to this team. Austin Reeves said, quote, set that foundation of doing stuff the right way, and if we do that, we can be a really good team. Redick said it's important to always emphasize the things that you want. That hopefully becomes part of your identity. Kevin?
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. And they recover it. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. On the clock. The baseline J off the mark. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Another miss by James. The Thunder with the lead. When LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be, what will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say he's exceeded them.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. He's off on the first.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And he can't hit the second.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Or whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Now, here's George. Here's SGA. The 17-footer goes down. SGA's got 5 now.
This guy is an absolute scorer from anywhere on the floor. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing work in the mid-range.
Now George, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. Outside, SGA. Holmgren wide open. And that comes off the assist by SGA.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Now, here's Doncic. Nice defense from George. And it's SGA in the corner. Bulls from the top of the key. Again, the Thunder score.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
But if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
And so that's the end of the first half. Thunder lead by 9. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. On the wing, Wiggins. Still scoreless. Williams from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And DB, you watch how the Thunder play defense. Great rim protection.
Kevin, this philosophy is all about taking away the paint first. If the ball is in the paint, sharks are in the water.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. SGA's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Thunder. Just his first attempt. Connects, the jumper drops.
This guy's so effective. DeAndre Ayton will take the mid-range if you concede it.
And it's good for two. Holmgren's got the lead up to 11 now for Oklahoma City.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead. Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
Over in the corner, Williams. Outside, Dort. Shakes him. Some solid defense from Ayton. Lakers trail by 8. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. A three-pointer off the mark. Dort, left side. Outside, Williams. And people, Doris, talk about the right time for a team to go all in. What goes into that decision, do you think?
Well, first and foremost, if you are having a high measure of success, it becomes about how do we sustain this roster to not miss the window to compete for championships. If you're talented and you're winning, how do you do the best you can to sustain that kind of success?
On the wing, the putback. Here's Holmgren. Here's Dort. And the Thunder, another three.
Boy, Lou Dort was dialed in from distance. You give him that corner look, he's taking it.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin. Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of his slender frame. He said, you can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses, too, throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot. Kevin, back to you.
The sky's the limit for him. Okay, thank you, Allie. The Thunder leading by 14. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Nice shot by Smart.
Well, you know Marcus Smart understands how to use his body inside, and I just love how he goes right up with the shot.
Higgins outside. Holmgren left side. Just 5 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And that one's good. Wiggins. Lakers trail by 15. Pass to Hayes. Back to Ayton. Outside for Smart. Now Ayton. Defended by Holmgren.
LeBron James.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. All around, it's hard to point to any one area where they haven't had the upper hand in this game. Right back after this break. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Fires the three. Hayes to the wing on the left. Pass to Kleba. Here's LaRavia. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, the very definition of a stretch big, right? Chet Holmgren comes in with the reputation as a spacer.
Down low. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Lakers trail by 18. Launches it. Los Angeles keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Stolen by Dort. Into the lane. Gilgeous-Alexander. And does not get the jam. Wow. James. Holmgren rips down the rebound. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
LeBron outside. Shot to stop the run. No good there.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Lakers trail by 21. Doncic outside. Pass to Ayton. Back to James. Fader on the way. Another miss by LeBron.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Oklahoma City moving it around. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a deep 3. And it's SGA missing.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by